What's up, everyone? This is Execution Double Nine here, about to hit the sticks with Baldur's Gate 3. I'm doing a pre-recorded Let's Play for this segment. Actually, I'm going to be starting over because looking into a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3, I haven't done too much because I do want to kind of go spoiler-free in this game, but I did find that I overlooked a bunch of character creation options that I wanted to take a look at. And also, the big thing for me is I found out that I picked the wrong class if I want to build into a Necromancer. I was running as a Warlock, and I discovered that I actually need to be a Wizard if I want to play as a Necromancer. So I wasn't that deep in. I was only like 2-3 hours, something like that in. So it's not really a big deal to go ahead and restart from here. Actually, now's the perfect time to do it. I haven't really had a chance to spoil anything story-wise or anything like that, so it's all still going to be pretty fresh to me, except maybe like the first couple like story cutscenes or anything like that. But I did want to go ahead and start fresh. Running as a wizard now apparently is what I'm going to need to play as. So yeah, so this is the beginning of my Let's Play for Baldur's Gate 3 as my wizard, who I am looking to develop and turn into a Necromancer. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start a new game. There is a cutscene that starts off with that. So when we get into the cutscene, I will go silent so that we can watch the cutscene without interruption. Then I'll get into my character creation. I'm going to do balanced. I'm recording. Alright, so yes, that was the gross cutscene with the little worms, eye eater worms or whatever. So reset tutorial is not going to reset because I don't need to go through tutorials again. I am going to create a custom. And first of all, I am going to play a male. And we're going to come back here. Race. So I'm going to probably look into this a little more thoroughly, checking out all the different options and stuff that I have available, and then make my decisions from there. I do think I will probably play as an elf, but I'm not sure exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at all these. I'm not going to look through every race's features because some races like just I don't have as much of an interest in or whatever. But for the couple that I do, I'm gonna look at all the different options. So we have elf, and I can be a high elf, which gets a firebolt cantrip, or I can be a wood elf, which gets movement speed is increased. I don't want to be this guy. The drow, these are like the drow is like dark elf, I think. These ones don't actually have a ability, it looks like. Actually, on my class, I should probably go wizard just to start with, so that everything over here, all my proficiencies and stuff, is proper. Alright, so as a wizard, I can use daggers, quarterstaves, crossbows. I can actually use long swords. Okay, long swords, short swords, then long bows, short bows. Intelligence, wisdom, and wisdom. So when I was building my warlock, I knew that charisma was the stat that goes into building the warlock, but I was feeling very like kind of thrown off because I'm like, for me that should typically would be intelligence. Let's see, this doesn't change. Base racial speed can move 9 meters per turn. Oh, here's all the race features here. Alright. Oh, elven weapon training. That's why I get long sword, short bow, and long bow. Okay. Dark vision, fey ancestry, and this is with the wood elf. What changes if I pick... No, that's with the high elf. Oh, that... See, okay. See, that's a good thing I changed the class, because that fire cantrip was here before a barbarian. But since I am doing... I'm all wizard now, it changes. So... High Elf gives me the weapon training, dark vision, fey ancestry. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic won't put you to sleep. And if I change it to wood elf, this changes... nothing. These are all the same. Alright, so it looks like there's no... I'm guessing, is there... Okay, stats are over here. So intelligence is 17, wisdom 10, none of that changes. Alright, so the reason why I'm looking at Wood Elf is because kind of like aesthetically, roleplay wise, I kind of have a fascination with like Wood Elves and Necromancy together. It stems actually from, I have it right here, my Magic the Gathering deck, which is right here. Now this is an old, very old school deck that I have here, but it's black and green. So I got like here, the Woodland Cemetery is the black and green land that I have here, or one of them. I have many of them, but that's basically like what the deck is it's kind of like a haunted forest type of thing. Where I have black cards for necromancy and green cards is for like life-giving and big creatures and stuff like that. This was the main deck that I built back when I used to play Magic the Gathering. I don't play so much anymore, and this is a very, very, very old deck now by these standards. I mean, you guys can probably see it still has like the old borders and stuff on here. So yeah, this is a very old deck, but that's basically what it was is necromancers in the forest. Kind of like a haunted forest type of thing, a possessed forest. And so I kind of like that aesthetic, that kind of vibe. So when I can, I like to play wood elves who are necromancers. So the fact that I'm not getting any like racial penalties in this game for being a wood elf who is also going to be a caster. That leads me that I'm probably going to go ahead and play this wood elf. I typically in games like this, there's the races and classes mix in better certain ways and stuff, so you want to be a certain race for certain class to make the better builds and everything. What I'm discovering here though by looking at this is that I don't think that race really tends to play too much of a factor. Oh, there's a little bit of difference here. Oh, because I get the addition of stealth. Not that I'm going to be stealthy, but being stealthy doesn't hurt, and it doesn't look like it takes anything off. Arcana, history, religion, insight, perception. Arcana, history, religion, insight, perception. So yeah, it looks like the same thing now. I mean, maybe it might change if I play it different. Like, okay, if I'm using a human, daggers, quarterstaffs, blah blah blah. I don't get the swords, which I get with an elf, but I can use shields. That's kind of neat, being able to use a shield as a necromancer. And then these skills stay the same. And then Firebolt, Mage Hand, Ray of Frost, spells all look the same. Firebolt, Mage Hand, Ray of Frost, yeah, that's the same. What about Half Elf? I don't mind Half Elf either, because that kinda gives me some of the same stuff. Or the same roleplay, anyways, that I was looking for. Replenish spell slots while out of combat. You cannot restore spell slots above 5th level. Again, this lets me use a shield, but no swords. I do like being able to use swords, but is that gonna be enough? I use a high elf that can have a shield. Like, how can the staves, are they like, would they count as like one-handed? Would I hold the staff in one hand and then the shield in the other? Because if that's the case, I like that. Or same thing with the pike or the spear or the halberd or the glaive. I feel like in a lot of RPGs where those games are a thing, those are like two-handed weapons. Because a shield with like a dagger, I don't know about that so much. But a shield with like a quarterstaff, that would be cool if I could do that. I don't mind being a half elf. Everything else looks about the same. The only difference really is, am I gonna have a shield or a sword? And shield would probably actually be better in that context anyways, because I'm not gonna be up swinging, but if somebody comes up to me, it'd be nice to defend myself. So shield might be a little bit better in that regard. I am going to be the wizard. Now I get to pick my cantrips. All right, let's clear these all out. I just want to go through and see what's cool and not. So acid splash, that's just acid damage. Throw a bubble of acid, blah blah blah. Bone chill, necromancy cantrip. 1 to 8 damage. So it's a 1d8 necrotic damage. Prevent the target from healing until your next turn. An undead target receives disadvantage on attack rolls. That's probably going to be pretty good. 1d10 is good. 1d12. 1d8. 1d8. Blade ward. Take only half the damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks, so a little bit defensive. Let's see, advantage on charisma checks. Dancing lights, illuminate. Infuse an object with an aura of light. Mage hand, create a spectral hand that can manipulate and interact. Create an illusion that compels nearby creatures to investigate. I like that one. Since in this I'm gonna be more magey. Like if if I'm playing Elder Scrolls and I can mix and match however I want, I'm probably gonna be like a tanky necromancer. Heavy armor if I'm talking about Skyrim, like dual wield swords, heavy armor, slicing and dicing, and then raising my enemies to come fight for me. Since in this I'm going to be a caster, I kind of like being a little bit more of like a control type thing, like a support for the rest of the group. So having this that can maybe like distract others and stuff like that, that might be kind of cool. Then I'm thinking maybe the Blade Ward for defense. That's what I'm thinking for my cantrips. Now my spells, same thing, just gonna knock those all out. Alright, 3d6 damage. Charm. Chromatic Orb is 3d8 thunder damage, and possibly creates a surface on impact. Blind Disguise, that might be good to have. Gain dash immediately and as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends. Alright, False Life gains 7 temporary hit points. I like that. Buff myself, and I guess it's only me that I can buff. But yeah, I like the buff. Find Familiar. Summon a familiar, a face spirit that takes animal form of your choosing. Yeah, I probably want that. Blinds. Cover ground in grease, slowing creatures within and possibly making them fall prone. Protect a target from attacks. Increase armor class to 13 plus its dex modifier. Protect an ally against the attacks and power of aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead. So looks like magic protection. Ray of Sickness. That's a necromancy spell, so I'm gonna want that. When you're about to be hit by an enemy, increase your armor class by 5. You take no damage from magic missile. Looks like a very specific spell that I have protection from. Thunder Wave, that's good. Push stuff away from me. I want magic armor. And then what should be the last one? I want to disguise myself. Would that be good? Or do I want to put creatures to sleep? Putting to sleep could probably be pretty good. Alright, my background. You're curious and well-read with an unending thirst for knowledge. Learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to greater purpose. So the necromancer that I kind of play usually is like a scholar type. Somebody who's almost like necromancer for science type of thing. Studying power and how much power he can get, not to necessarily be corrupted, but to utilize this strong power. So we're gonna go with that. Here, wisdom is probably gonna be more important than dexterity. So I'm gonna put some points into wisdom. charisma's never bad to have. I do want constitution because it's also never bad to have a lot of life. Well, dexterity is initiative and armor class, so I do want to have that. Strength affects your effectiveness with melee weapons, which I'm not really going to be using. Determines how far you can jump and how much you can carry. Alright, 8 looks like the lowest you can go. I mean, a necromancer doesn't have to be very well liked. Why am I doing this? Oh, shit. Because I like extra life. That's why. Even though I plan to be in the back, I do like to have life so that I can be tanky in case shit hits the fan. So I am going to give myself a little bit of extra constitution. And of course I want high intelligence. And then the 4 spells that I can have... I probably do want... Spells must be prepared outside of combat. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna roll with that. So I have my cantrips here, Bone Chill, Minor Illusion, Blade Ward, and then my spells, False Life, Find Familiar, Ray of Sickness, Thunder Wave, Mage Armor, Sleep, and then my actions, Arcane Recovery, which replenishes spell slots while outside of combat. I'm going to be a half-elf. And as I said, I am going to be a male.
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this.
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are...
Be wary. This place is trapped.
More of those wretched things.
I think I'll go 7. Stars, I like that one. Maturity, I like to make my characters old. I don't know why, maybe it's because I'm old. Genitals, I don't really care about. Body art. This reminds me kind of like of Elder Scrolls, like the Daedric language. I like this one, I just don't like the bow that's on there. But this is probably my favorite face tattoo. I like that one too. Yeah, black is always best for these. Actually, how is the gray look? Gray might not be too bad. Piercing style. So here's one that I missed last time. Actually, I want to change the hair first. I already know what hair I want. Gray, and then the highlights. A little spattering of some gray hair. And then back to the green with the highlights. Maybe not so intense on the highlights. I don't know, that looks kind of weird. Kind of like the green because green's my favorite color. I was talking about liking the Necromancy with the forest vibe, but I'm not sure if this hair is working the way I want it to. The brown I think is too plain. Teal? The teal doesn't look too bad. get this hair color right. That actually looks okay. Purple is good too. I like purple. Purple I feel is a good necromancer color. Yeah, that's not bad. No subtle, but there. Alright, so the reason now I want to go and check the piercing style. This was something that I missed last time. Kind of like that one. Ooh, I like that one. Silver gold gala. I like that one kind of plain too. Crimson Hill Dirks, that looks nice. Archface swirls. I think that's my favorite one. I'm gonna go with that. And now the eyes. I like the heterochromia. Ooh. See, I missed this last time too. I didn't know I could make a black eye. Yes, please. Yeah, I like that. Makeup, I'm not gonna wear makeup. Hair, I just did facial hair. I don't think I did facial hair last time. Oh, I like those. I actually like the facial hairs that they have here. I'm having a hard time picking. See, I could do that one. I kind of like that one. there. Well, that helps with the hair overall too. Oh, see, that's stuff that I didn't even know was there. I missed out on a lot of stuff last time. See, I'm actually glad now that I came back and took another look through all this stuff. So I think that's everything then. I think I can go ahead and get started on my character now then? Let's do it. Gonna give him the same name.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Now I need to choose a guardian.
Remarkable.
Good luck.
Follow your instinct.
Follow your instincts.
Remarkable.
Alright,
Truly.
so I'm going to very loosely base my guardian off of my wife. What's a hairstyle she would like? Maybe that one. Definitely not that one. I'm trying to think of like how she made her Diablo character. She might have liked that one. She wouldn't like that one. She doesn't like the shaved head stuff. To dye her hair red a lot, so a little bit of a light red or subtle red. Brown eyes. Same. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup. There we go, wife. Give you a beard. No, no facial hair. Alright. Venture forth.
still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye. The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Boom!
Very well. I feel better.
Into the sphincter once again. Their butt twitching.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place.
Brain.
From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
That poor guy's Wawa.
Doesn't do anything.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
I'm good with exterminating imps. Alright, so I have initiative, so I get the first shot. Alright, that thing's dead. I'm gonna come back here because I need to be in the back.
I am fury. I am death.
It's her turn.
It has
It's
it.
gonna be my tank to go up. Alright, good.
Have to keep going.
You're gonna come up, and you're gonna drop a cantrip right on his head. Good
You
job.
proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
No. Shit. Need to loot everything. Sneak little. You never know when you're gonna be 4 gold short. Back into the sphincter.
Isting. Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Blood comes easy these days. Breathe deep and move.
Back. Drops. Sickness.
Let me out.
Already down.
You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
Seven with the +5, I should be pretty good. Boom. Back 7.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Will the pod open? Only get a +1. Oh, but
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. Thought I was done for. Thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
wow.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Alright, so I gotta get to the helm, which is that away. Through another sphincter. That.
Brain in a jar.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
Oh, jeez.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Gate after we escape. Impact is imminent. I must connect the helm.
Another step forward.
Good job.
Taking a look. What a rummage. Hurry, before they strike. Got to press on.
Kill them! Or your spine
No
is
time.
mine!
I must reach the helm.
Time to press ahead.
Go get him. Oopsie.
It does it.
Oh, are you kidding me?
On the move.
Take this shit, or Zariel will have your head!
How is target blocked? I'm right there.
my path be true.
Can't slow down.
My faith will protect me. Your time has come.
Come a little closer.
We got the reinforcements. It shouldn't matter because I'm to the thing now, right?
Consider me intrigued.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Alright, I think that's the end of that tutorial zone. Oops.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Clock is ticking. Alright, well, thank you for joining me on the introduction to my character on Baldur's Gate 3, the remake of my character, actually, because like I said, I did live stream my initial reaction, my initial experience with Baldur's Gate 3 a couple days ago, but I just kind of found out that I did some things wrong in character creation. So I wanted to kind of redo things and do it right the way that I wanted to. So that's where I'm going to leave this introduction video. But if you would like to check out the continuing adventures of this character and myself as I explored through Baldur's Gate, please join me. I look to stream Monday, Wednesday, Thursday nights at about 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So I'm streaming right now. It's a mix between Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, and WWE 2K23. So be on the lookout on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/execution99. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on my further adventures. Take care.